Fuck that out.
Okie
Should I
dokie.
be able to see all the characters?
Do what?
Said, should I be able to see all the characters?
Uh, over all the way to the left, yeah,
Okay.
but not in the darkness,
With that.
because that should be up at the top is your stuff. Luna is the female wolf that everybody shares. Then is Garrett's stuff, and then Dylan's stuff at the bottom, as well as Acreal. But
Oh yeah, she's a cop.
yep. Alright, so what we're going to bring along today is Scroba, Valentine. Is it Valentine or Valentine?
Valentine.
Okay. Luna, Silvermane. You said Graos and Valindra?
Gronk.
Oh, you said Gronk?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gronk the baby.
And I guess we'll leave Xanos and Girl behind, because... Oh, and then Zorn. So that is our party for a 2-day session. And then, assuming the ape will show up at some point.
Yeah, he shows up a lot.
Yeah. Alright, let me pull the book up on my phone, and we will get started. I hate how I have to get to it on my phone. It's really stupid. Alright, so we left off with, right after you turned her into a goblin, and chained her up and was bringing her with you. So Acreal told you she couldn't take it. She wanted you to take it to Dr. Dominiani. And then you turned her into a goblin right then and there. Because you frickin' rolled a natural 20 on gather information.
In a zone of truth.
Yeah. You turd. Okay, actually, I'd change my mind. I don't like this. Doing it this way.
Okay. You do it how you want.
I can't hear you at all.
Okay.
Why does everybody sound quiet?
You
Speak.
got something turned down?
Tommy, can you speak?
And say what?
Anything, just so I can figure out why everything sounds so quiet.
You said anything.
There we go. My Discord volume was way down.
See?
There we go. Now I'm happy.
I told you had something turned down.
Okay, I can close out of him. Alright. So, we left off at... Boop. Boop. We left off at the inn, technically.
In that room.
So anything more specific you want to do before we take off? You have her...
Smack Acreal.
You have Acreal chained up, correct? With something, somehow?
Yeah. We are in a room with stuff.
Goblin. Peace.
Yep.
Gosh darn it, Garrett. Alright, okay, so now we're going to... Okay, he's lawful and good. Okay. How is your fighter, though, supposed to feel about what you guys did to Acreal. That's what I'm wondering, because he's lawful good, and that's why we're bringing him in, so he can get the crown to a different domain. But how is he going to feel about the situation with Acreal? Or how are you going to explain it to him?
Well, since Skirbo's not a good person, I'm going to have Skirbo lie to him and just say, "Oh, this goblin tried to kill us." So we chained it up.
Okay.
She
Alright.
attempted to abuse the crown's powers,
and he
and he drove her mad.
She was
And
stupid.
corrupted her.
Alright, so we got to figure out how to throw in the lawful good character. Because that's
He
not...
hears-
To him at the end.
He hears the excitement and kicks in the door.
That's what I was thinking, but, like... Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, so yeah, he hears whatever going... He sees the light or whatever from when you're doing the spell to turn her into a goblin. And that's when he kicks in the door. To see what's going on.
Along with Gronk the Bearberry.
Well, Grunk, we can throw him in at any point. But... Oh, we'll just...
Should he?
Okay.
So do whatever you want to have him do, what and say, and do the scene for people watching.
It's a rule. Not me.
You want me to do the scene for
Well-
the lawful good character?
Well,
What's he
yeah, it's
gonna
your
do?
character.
Well, like,
What? Who's gonna say what and play both Skrobo and Valentine, and Garrett can be Grayos, and because technically what's his face is still here, Xanos. If anything needs to be said with him, but probably not.
all right.
Or did he get... He got left in the hallway, didn't he?
Who, Xanos? Oh yeah, you're right. Xanos isn't here. Okay, cool. So you're not gonna worry about Xanos. Xanos is left in the hallway, and then he decides to take off. You don't see him unless he ends up showing up.
All right then.
So it's just you, Skrobo, and Grayos.
Alright.
And then a goblin just got turned.
Guess it starts off with him kicking in the door and probably asking, "What was that?" And then Skrobo getting all scared, like, "Oh, what the fuck?" You know?
I'm not paying for that door.
You
You better pay for that door.
You better pay for that door.
That's great.
And then he sees the goblin, and then he kind of freaks out. He's like, "Why's there a goblin in here?" And then Skrobo looks at Grayos and like, "What do we tell him?"
Well, that's tough. What do you tell him? Well, you could tell him that she is to be human, and she attempted to betray us and abuse the crown's power, and the crown's power turned her into a goblin.
Skrobo looks away from Grayos because he just wants to tell him the truth.
Not the whole truth, just enough.
Well, for you see, this thing snuck in and tried to kill us, so we captured it, and now we got it. But it had a magical item with a note, so now we have to go take it all the way to this Dr. Dominiani guy, and we need your help because he's a rogue and I'm a necromancer, and we can't take it across the border.
Because only a holy person, I'm gonna say. A good guy. I mean, I'm good, but I want some chaos. They won't let me go across the border. So, We need some help. Can you please help us? Oh.
Valentine thinking this is a weird situation, but he has never turned down anyone in need of help.
Because he's lawful good. So it makes sense.
Yeah. Alright, I'll help you.
Also, I'd like to point out the necromancer hasn't actually done any necromancy the entire time I've been with him. So
Scrubbo looks at Grass and hey, shut the fuck.
Well, he did do the spell on what's his face's body, but
Yeah.
then you lost the
Scrubbo
body.
bring him back.
bring him back. What? What's are we talking about?
When you saved your first character's body, but then the body ended up disappearing.
But that's a preservation thing. That's slightly different.
It was from his necromantic
Yeah.
thing, but
But again,
So,
that's not an evil spell. Whereas most outright necromancy spells are. Because you know, you're essentially doing an evil act.
Valentine doesn't judge you by what path you wish to take.
Well, and I'm afraid he can't follow his own path. Because he has to be anti-you.
He keeps a close eye on Scrubbo. How about that?
sounds good. Alright, so we're ready to start heading to Gunduruk then?
Yeah, why not? Let's move out. Boyle.
Boy, oh.
Alrighty, so well, let's pull them. Well, yeah, why not? Oh, do I not have a map of Gunduruk right now? Well, poop. Not that we really truly, we don't really truly need the map of Gunduruk. Alright, so your spirits are as light as the soft breeze that blows down out of the valley ahead. Only the friendliest cotton-white clouds drift in the largely clear blue sky overhead. The sweet scent of the wild flowers that dot the valley floor is a welcome greeting to weary travelers like yourselves. The aroma is especially refreshing as you cross a wooden footbridge over a slender brook that trickles merrily along its way. You notice that the thickets of silver aspen trees behind you are gradually giving way to pine and spruce.
Help. All I gotta say, anything this pretty probably isn't good news. I mean, remember where we are. We're in Ravenloft. This place hates everybody. Except the evil guys. And they get hated too. Just not as much.
However, I should have done the other thing first, but it doesn't matter, it's good enough. Alright, so you already crossed the border. There was mists, and you made it through. Nope, what are you doing? She stays. I changed the plan, she stays.
Cool.
She can cross the border.
Why did she cross this?
Garrett,
She's not supposed to be able to do that. Most of the time they can't. Weird.
alright. Oh, son of a biscuit. I hate when it does that.
Heh.
Okay. As you push up on the valley, there's going to be a slight breeze that's going to pick up, some light wind. There's going to be a chill off of the peaks to the northeast. Over the day, the weather will gradually change, becoming colder, and it will pick up a faint drizzle. And by the time you reach the keep, which I will pull up the map, okay, Okay, well, it's going to be all black, first of all, but I will move you to it and reveal what needs to be revealed as we get to whatever. Just make sure you're zoomed out enough that you see all of the black, but not, you know, not to the point where it's very tiny. Or not even on the screen.
What happened there?
Alright. Your mood has soured, as has the day. The wind has turned cold, strong, and looks to be... Somebody secretly saying something?
No,
What are you doing, Tommy? God dang it.
nothing.
The wind has turned cold, strong, and looks to be blowing in a good storm. The last blood-red rays of the sun are fading behind the looming black hills. Wildflowers have given way to thick underbrush and brambles. As darkness begins to sink across the valley, you see a brilliant flash of light that glints off of the window of a small keep up ahead. According to the instructions given to you by Acreal, this is the keep of Dr. Dominiani.
Hello, Doctor.
As the sun sets, it's going to become impossible to travel without a light source. So you're going to need to have some sort of light source. I do believe Scrobo has light, doesn't he? As one of his spells?
Yeah.
So he can make something into a light.
Want to turn into a light, though?
I don't know. You probably got somebody's probably got something in their bag or something.
I don't know. I probably have tons of things.
Rummage around.
Which bag?
Maybe just turn the bag into a light.
Or the top of someone's head. Turn them into a target.
Yeah, turn Acreal into a light.
Okay, Acreal's a light now.
Alright, cast light, and when it asks what you're casting the spell on, type Acreal. Or you should be, well, no, I guess I don't have Acreal on the map, but I can put her on the map.
Oh, I don't have the Bible anymore. I do not have that.
Copy. Paste. And reveal areas.
Target's name.
Oh, I don't have that anymore.
How do you spell Acreal's name?
Akrie, or was it AK? Wow.
AK wow.
Akrial.
Wow.
That doesn't look right, but I guess it is, so I don't know. Why does that not look right all of a sudden? Akriel. Okay, my bad. I put it on here wrong. Or I just said it wrong. I don't know. No, yeah, I just told it you wrong. Okay, it is E, not A, but close enough. Alright, so she's going to glow for 70 minutes. Alright. So now as you're approaching the keep, I need everybody to make a why does it say wisdom check? That's weird. I want you to make a listen check.
Like a what check?
A
Did you say
listen check.
wisdom?
Listen. Oh,
Bro.
and we'll also
Bully.
I completely forgot to have what's his face show up, but yeah, you got your other character now too.
I got Grunk.
Yeah, you got Gronk.
Well, Grunk's not gonna have to. Greyhouse heard.
Oh yeah, Greyhouse heard with a natural 20. Scrobo not. Oh no, what are you doing? I said listen check, not a wisdom check. The book says wisdom check, but that's not at all what I want. I want a listen check.
I was about to say, I heard you say wisdom.
I did say wisdom because that's what the book says, but that just is stupid. It's not what I want.
The book is stupid.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Okay, everybody's gonna hear. Well, I mean, we
I
didn't.
don't have to roll for Valentine.
Yeah, you can if you want, but so far everybody's heard. Yep, everybody's gonna hear.
Hey, is that a church I hear off in the distance?
Garrett, you're gonna.
That's a church I hear.
You're all gonna die. No, you're going to hear twigs snapping off to the left in the underbrush.
Oh no! I guess. Bear? That's all my weapons. Thanks. I don't know what to do here.
Thomas, anything?
I don't know.
What to do?
Because we're at the place, right?
No, you're not quite at. You're getting close to the keep, but you're not quite there yet. You're on the path to getting there.
No, that's what I'll do. Search for what made the noise.
And as you decide outside the path, a large bush seems to explode as if hit by a powerful spell, and a huge creature springs to stand before you on the path. Without the illumination of the storm, it is impossible to see anything but the gleam of two great tusks and a pair of burning eyes. A second flash of lightning, even more intense than the first, splinters through the sky overhead, revealing the creature to be a great boar. With a snort and a squeal, it turns and flees up the path. In the last instant before it turned, it seemed that there was something akin to intelligence in its eyes, but of course, that is impossible.
So, it's a great wolf?
A boar, great boar.
Oh. I heard great and then cut out a little bit, and I thought you said wolf, and I'm like, why would a wolf squeal?
Okay, so a great boar with apparent intelligence. Well,
With impaired intelligence?
apparent. It's unknown whether it has intelligence. But, again, judging from where we are, someone's been doing experiments. That'd be monkey eye? No. Chimera. That's the word for it.
The bushes to your left are suddenly thrown wide, and some form of huge hairy beast vaults over the party. It lands behind you with a bone-chilling snarl and an evil growl. Turning quickly around to see what new horror the woods of Gunduruk have thrown at you, you find yourself facing a tremendous wolf. At least 7 feet long, the creature has evil eyes that glint with each stroke of lightning in the sky. Its mouth hangs open, revealing a long row of dangerous teeth. Something in its gaze tells you that it will kill before the night is out. With a howl that sounds almost like a battle cry, the monster charges at you.
Throw the goblet at it.
You can't throw the goblet.
Okay.
We will have our first combat. So go ahead and make your rolls for for initiative. We'll bring Zorn and Luna in here. And I will bring in the 3 bad guys. We'll move Acriel out of the way, even though she's here. She's not fighting.
There we go. All I gotta say, Grayos, Or not Grails. Gronk. Gronk is going first. There's no way anyone's going before Gronk.
I forgot you had to click your token of the character first.
Have to do what with what?
Click on the token and then select initiative.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's see. How are we walking up the path? Who was standing next to who and who was where?
Well, Gronk's gonna be in the front. It's he's a big guy. With our magic user being in the middle and the rogue in the back. That's what I would think would be the best. And then wherever your guys. I don't know where your night guy would be.
My knight.
Wolves.
My wargs. They are wargs.
I don't know where Scrobo and his guy want to be.
Where are you people at, bro? Tommy?
Like there.
Okay. What about Zorn? Where's Zorn and Luna, guys? See, we got Silvermane, but where's Zorn and Luna?
I don't know. I didn't look for Zorn.
Zorn is Tommy's wolf.
Forgot to roll his initiative.
Where's the
Oh yeah. I don't have control of him. He has control. I think. Yes.
God damn. Fucking Gron.
I know. He gets an extra die to roll, I believe.
Okay.
Alright, so Grunk, you're first.
Okay, what can he do? I haven't used this guy yet,
Warg number 2.
so I need to check his abilities. Uncarded, endurance. Okay. Where's skills? Their abilities or whatever. I may not have put those in.
Oh, did you not ever do skills?
I don't know. I mean, I did all this stuff, I think.
Oh, so you had points. Okay, yeah, I do see some points put in.
I don't know if I ever put in his abilities for his class. Because, again, he's level 5. He should have abilities. Let me just look up Barbarian quickly. Sorry. I should have been better prepared.
I thought Grunk was a fighter.
No, Valendrize.
Ouch. And I know Valentine is. Oh, my butt. My butt's sore already.
Barbarian.
Guess we should have prepared a little bit more.
Okay, so he has rage twice a day. Ugh. It's rage.
Oh man, that tastes funny. That's gonna make it worse, actually, I think. Alright, well, while he's looking that up real quick, Tommy, we were considering putting, rolling for like a second backup guild.
Hmm?
So we have 2 guilds apiece for Nerd Weekend.
So I'm gonna go into a rage,
Okay.
which gives me +4 temporary to strength. Oh,
What did you do? What did you do? You broke everything.
4 temp to strength and constitution.
Which I believe also gives you temporary hit
Yeah.
points.
+2 per level. That's it. So 10 extra hit points. I'm gonna put that over there
Okay.
right now. And what else does it do? I'm having to read this.
Let's get some fight music going on here.
I might do the armor class.
I'll delete Seamus's song from the list.
Jeez, it's so hard to read any of this stuff. Zoom in one more. There we go. I'll just say he has a -2 armor class.
Okay.
+5, so he doesn't have his second attack yet. Well, he's gonna swing at the thing right in front of him.
And the ward
his
right in
great
front of
axe.
him, I believe, is... That's Warg. It's first one. Hitting AC 30, so you're gonna hit for 11 damage. Puts him at... Okay. Is that your turn?
Yes. He only gets 1 attack.
Okay, Luna. I don't care which one of y'all want to fight for Luna, since Luna's the one everybody shares.
Yeah, I have her pulled up, so she's gonna attack the same one as Gronk
Okay.
and attempt to lay down the hurt.
Ooh, crit fail. Make sure she was healed up from last session, and then she's gonna be biting, I guess that's valid. Well, yeah, make sure everybody's healed up from previous sessions first. But then I guess that puts her biting Valentine.
Poor Gronk.
We're gonna go with the new guy. Because I know he's a human fighter and should have a decent amount of hit points, I think.
Currently, Gronk has 60.
Oh yeah, because he's got a... Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll have to go to Gronk.
Gronk takes hit.
Okay, Zorn. Actually, this is not as good a fight music as I thought.
Yeah. No. We should not be back there.
Just gonna move Zoran up a little on their flank.
Okay.
See if you can.
He's gonna attempt to sneak behind them.
But they're fucking Nick.
So he's going for warg number 2 then, or is that just all? He's just moving up for this turn.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Then that goes Scrobo.
Scrubbo. Do a thing.
Scrobo bringing in the ape.
I don't think yet. I think we're gonna wait on the ape.
Okay.
Can use.
I'm using this as a temporary.
Okay.
That way we can speak.
Just gonna use the crossbow.
Okay.
Who's not directly in front of me? Try to get this one.
It would have been easier to use the this thing.
Yeah, I was gonna use that, but then I clicked the wrong thing, so I just went with it.
Okay.
This one? This one? Or this one?
Yep.
Nope, not gonna hit.
Oh man. That would have hit hard.
Yeah, what the fuck?
So now it gets to go. And I guess it's gonna go for, I don't know who's closest.
The
Silverman or Gronk. So I guess we'll go with Silverman.
and
Yeah, they're gonna be like the same distance, basically. So hitting AC 19 for 7 damage on Silvermane. Shit.
14. It's a hit. Ouch. Silvermane's running.
Yeah, Silvermane's down to 1 hit point. That's not good.
It's down to 3 hit points.
3?
Yes.
Oh,
10.
I did. Okay, I can't number. Don't mind me.
I can't number.
Alright, so the first warg. Then we'll go. The one that's been injured by multiple people.
You're gonna bite it, Gronk.
Yes, he's definitely going for Gronk. Ooh, with a crit.
Fuck.
That's a hardcore to Gronk.
8. 7.
12 damage. Or, wow, 15. No. Yes, 15.
50.
I'm good at numbers today, guys.
Okay. So it's down to 40.
Okay, Graos.
Yes. Is gonna start by using his adrenaline and striking the one that's been hit a lot.
The first one.
Oh, wait.
Which
Cancel.
I believe is actually the second one.
Yes, I am flanking.
7 damage. I think you just got called.
Huh?
I think you just got called.
Might have
Might have been called.
I think so.
And I hit.
Wait, what? First one is the second one, correct? Yes. Okay, so yeah, you're gonna hit 7 damage. Okay. You may want to go double check that if you got called.
Plus 6.
Plus 6.
Not dead yet.
Nope.
And then going to do the same thing.
Hit
Hit him again.
Okay.
Another 11.
Okay.
Not dead yet?
Dead yet?
Valentine.
Jeez, these guys have a lot of health.
Valentine rushes behind them and uses Great Cleave. Because he's a G. And I made sure I had that.
You hit.
But I forgot how Great Cleave works. But I know I get to hit all of them.
So we kill anything yet?
Nope.
Shoot.
You still gotta make the attack though. Because Great Cleave is just if you kill one, you get to go again.
Did
Did he say greater cleave?
Great Cleave, yeah.
You said great cleave. Okay.
Yes.
That's different than greater cleave, which I thought you said.
No.
Do I want to open one of these right now? I shouldn't. I didn't even finish my burger. Why would I? Why am I like? I'm at that weird thing where like I'm not hungry, but I'm hungry. You know?
Because you want more.
I know. Hand me a breakfast essential, please. Are you making an attack roll, Valentine?
Hmm?
You gotta make an attack roll, man. What are you doing?
Swing, batter, swing. Oh, he's not hitting.
Nope. Would have been nice too, because that's a nice amount of damage. You just get the one attack, or do you have enough base attack bonus? You should have enough base attack bonus for 2 hits, right?
Yeah. I should be able to. I hit all of them.
Let's see, let me pull
It's not whirlwind. Whirlwind is
Valentine.
when you get to hit all of them.
Hang on, I'm switching your thing. Oh, no, never mind. You only get the 1 hit.
Nope, it's the next level.
Yep. Because you're 5th level. Okay. I was thinking this was a 7th level character.
Please only if you kill one.
Yeah, I was thinking he had a high enough base attack bonus to go again, though. Alright, so warg number 3, I guess apparently is going to go for Luna.
Luna.
Hopefully we don't destroy another freaking thing.
Don't kill Luna. Oh, Luna's got some health. Good job, Luna.
Max damage.
It's a hit. Still has 7 health. Yeah, Luna apparently is a chunky girl.
Alright, Silvermane. The one who's... You said is Silvermane's running?
Silvermane's one.
Okay.
I got no time to heal him.
Grunk.
Gotta swing again.
Good work.
At the one that was hurt. Nice.
Dang. Okay, he did. He did. Orc did.
Oh yeah. What did I hit on that second one? That's what I hit on the second one.
Boop. Okay. So that goes to Luna.
Luna. Luna is also gonna run.
Oh, okay.
Because again, these wolves don't have enough health
Yeah.
in order to fight.
So,
Okay, Zorn.
Yeah, I'm gonna back up with the rest of the wolves.
Oh. Alright, kind of surprising, but okay.
Again, we don't want them to die.
Yeah.
We want them to last until they can actually do better.
Scrobo.
He's gonna shoot point blank at the wolf right in front of him.
Don't you get him up
Okay.
into that.
And that will be a hit.
Okay, so somewhere between 13 and 15.
Probably
No.
14.
7 damage is... Okay. Warg 2. And that's the one that's gonna go for Grails, because Grails is right there.
Nope.
Nope, nope. And then
Grails
gets
does.
his revenge.
Yep.
And probably will kill him.
Well,
PK,
he can't use his ability because he already used up his adrenaline. More damage for AC 18.
He's not doing hot at all.
Damn.
Oh, that's the maximum damage.
Oh yeah. It's crit, crit, crit. There you go, Grass.
Good job.
Alright, so that then goes to Valentine.
Just gonna move right behind it, just swing.
Orcs are just regular wolves, not werewolves.
On completely different stats for wolves, so.
Yeah, they're just wolves.
12.
Just kind of corrupted large wolves.
Okay. So that's Warg 3's turn. And he's gonna turn around. And he's going for Valentine. Is that a hit?
Hold on. What was it, 17?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
No? Okay. Silvermane. They're all just gonna... They're all hiding slash running. So then go to
Yep.
Grudge. Should I just knock them out of the lineup even?
Swing.
Bunk.
And that... Nope, not quite done. Okay. He only gets the one attack, right?
Yep. Until the next level.
Alright, Scrobo, go to try and finish him off.
I'm gonna get on its flank and just shoot it.
Yep. Yep, yep, yep.
Technically, I was flanking him
because
he turned around.
I
Forgot about that.
Alright, and that finishes it.
Yeah.
Good
Good job, Scrobo.
Oh crap, I forgot to think of XP from last session. I'm going to do XP from this session and last session
What
afterwards.
about the one before?
Yeah. I did the ones before that.
You're forgetting every time.
Yeah, Alright, so after that fight, we'll go back back to the map where you can't see anything.
Hey!
Alright. Pull it back up on my phone. Alright, so. Alright, now you have come upon the keep itself. Although you have caught a glimpse. Although you have caught glimpses of the keep through the trees as the road snakes towards the building. Over the last few miles, the canyon walls have gradually closed in, although it hasn't been obvious because of the trees that surround the road. Okay. The road suddenly enters a cleared field. 2 strokes of lightning race down from the thick clouds to dance around lightning rods on the spires of a large mansion. Their eerie blue glow paints the walls of the canyon, which are much closer than they were the last time you saw them, with a harsh blue light. The old castle that stands before you is a dark and ominous place. Evil-looking vines crisscross its surface and cling to the walls like the webs of some great and dreadful spider. The mansion's 2 spires, still radiating a faint blue glow from the lightning strikes, are slender and elegant, looking like the deadly fangs of some poisonous snake. A pair of high stone walls, also cloaked in tangled vines, runs off to the north and south. Eventually, they link the sides of the manor house with the barren stone walls of the canyon and seal off the easternmost regions of the valley. A single great waterfall plunges off the cliff face behind the estate. While this cascade is indeed splendid, it has neither the fury or the roar of the cauldron in Skald. The water looks dark and cold as it flows out under the wall and passes through the field north of the road.
I'm coming.
Okay, so as you advance down the road, you will come to a side road that runs off to the south. In the distance, you can make out a small structure, but no clear details. So,
Okay, so there's a structure over in that location.
there's a small path going to the south, and then there's the castle that's basically right in front of you. What are you doing?
No, I don't completely trust this guy. Do we want to go down the side path in hopes of finding a farm or something to rest at before we go meet him? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah? We're going down the side path.
Alright, scroll all the way down.
Now I'm going to question, did we get to the church? I did do that because of the church. I did that because I really think we need to rest before we go see this guy.
Mostly Gronk, who's like, what, almost dead?
Yeah, I think he's still mostly good.
Alright.
But all our wolves.
So, before you stands an old chapel, built of worn-looking stone. Thy years have not been kind to it, for the walls are cracked and weathered. Dark vines stretch along the stone, making it look as if the building had been... Wow. There's like this huge air bubble that's just coming out little by little, and it's like really painful. Making it look as if the building had been snared by a great living net. A cold iron door, rusted, but very sound-looking, seems to be the only means of entering this long-neglected place. As you approach this chapel, you begin to slow your pace. An unexplainable fear seems to be welling up within you. You sense that a terrible secret lies within the tired stone building ahead of you. Your heart seems to be in the clutches of an invisible hand, making the blood in your veins race like a charging horse. You can hear your pulse sounding so loudly in your ears that it seems impossible that the others in the party cannot hear your heart beating.
Wow. That sounds like a nice church.
So should we just rest, like, outside of it?
Hello.
Okay, thank you. We're probably gonna wait because we ate some food a little bit early.
Oh
well.
Behind.
Okay.
She was letting us know there was some dinner if we wanted some.
Okay.
Well, I say we rest outside to get healed up, and then check it out.
Are you gonna rest outside, or are you gonna try and like walk up the steps and right outside the door?
Do what? Sorry.
Are you just gonna like rest outside, or are you gonna walk up the steps and like rest outside the door?
We're gonna not walk up to the place that is giving us the creeps and rest a little bit away. Because at the moment, if it's giving us like this horrific feeling, we're not gonna be sleeping directly by its doors.
Are you agreeing, Mr. Thomas?
Yep.
Okay.
We will walk up to.
Everybody rest and heal up then.
Cool.
Mainly the wolf.
Yeah, Gronk took 10 damage. Thanks to his rage.
And you can get your light spell back as well, Scrobo.
He prays.
Oh, yeah.
I'll have to do all the messing with them on the outer page.
Excuse me.
So I don't have their tokens. Yay. We didn't get attacked in our sleep.
Oh yeah, I guess I should have asked if somebody wanted to keep watch, but nothing was going to happen.
Yeah. Well, all healed up. Want to check out the church now?
No.
No? Okay.
I
guess we're
Walk back
walking
around.
away.
Walk back around and go back to the front of the castle.
Yeah. Me. At least we don't have a paladin group. You would want to go in and destroy whatever's evil in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, back up to the front of the castle.
So hey, you didn't have to deal with the church. You just kind of looked at the door and went, nope. Although there was probably good money in there. The risk was great.
Okay, so that is the path right there to the entrance of the castle.
Great entrance. We see so much.
Yeah, I'm trying not to, because, you know, you're just outside the castle yet.
Yep. We don't want to see the castle, but they don't really hide much.
Okay. Two great wooden doors stand before you. They are stout and rugged looking, with no sign of intricate carvings or decorations. It is easy to imagine them turning aside a battering ram without difficulty. On each of the doors is a large iron casting of a wolf's head. Clutched in the deadly-looking teeth are heavy iron rings, clearly intended to be used as door knockers.
Let's knock. Who's
knocking?
Gronk will knock. Assuming everyone else is fine with that.
A heavy voice will fill the night. Well, it's kind of a little bit more morning, but... And it seems to come from the very mouth of whichever wolf you are knocking from. And it asks simple, "Who is it?"
We are a group of adventurers here to see Dr. Dominiani about a object we are transporting for him.
Speak into the wolf's mouth so that I can hear you clearly.
Oh, I don't know if that's a good idea. Do we want to speak into the wolf's mouth? Does that even make any sense? Speak into the wolf's mouth so I can hear you. I mean, I guess we gotta.
Tommy looks like he's just zoning out over there.
Well, I don't know, like, what the hell? Like, speaking to the wolf's mouth?
Well, I guess I gotta. Gronk says what
What he just said again into the wolf's mouth?
we're gonna speak into the wolf's mouth. So I mean, you're not gonna have us do a check or whatever.
Please proceed into the inner ward once the door is unbarred by my monks. Eventually, the door will swing open, and two brown-robed and cloaked figures will stand obediently to either side. And they will motion for you to enter.
And I do. The multiple me's do.
Okay. You will be led through areas 1 and 2 by the monks.
Cool. Monks. That's not going to be a problem later.
So here, let's just... Okay. We'll reach the door for Area 9, which is where? Where's Area 9? 8. Where the hell is Area 9? Is it on the other map? It is on the other map. Why? Okay, so then where's that coming from? Okay, so we have that. So you're... Okay. So they're going to lead you to this door right here. There you go. Now it looks a little bit more like a door. When they reach the door to Area 9, the monks will motion for them to open it and then walk away. So they're going to motion to the door and walk away.
Well, it hasn't tried to kill us so far. Let's open it.
Okay, please scroll your screen to the left and I will reveal I guess I'm just going to reveal the whole map for this thing here. Which I may regret, but, you know, it's whatever.
Roll up to the left. There you go.
And Area 9 is where you are entering.
Cool. Cool chair.
You can vaguely make out an unlit hall before you. As you step within, a crack of lightning splashes light against the stained glass windows of this room. Tinted by the glass, streams of blood-red light fall across this chamber, basking in a stately-looking gentleman seated in a small throne at the far end of the hall. He is looking at you most intensely. Time seems to freeze for a second, and only the shriek of the wind trying to get into the hall can be heard. The brief tension quickly breaks as the gentleman rises and speaks. Forgive me, I have been spending many nights as of late in this chair pondering the plight of my love Acriel. Do come in. My servants have prepared a meal for you, and after you sup, you may tell me of Acriel and your travels. With that, he turns his back and vanishes through an archway to his left. You hear a door open, and a faint light filters into the hall. So he's going to lead you quickly down the halls to the dining room, which is Area 10, up top here. Go to Area 10 for the description. A stately but Spartan dining hall stands before you. The table is lined with red cloth, and a large copper candelabra rises up as a centerpiece. In the northwest corner of the room, a stuffed wolf's head is mounted on the wall, next to a small sliding door. The taxidermist responsible for this work must have been of great skill, for it seems most lifelike. In fact, it is hard to convince yourself that its eyes do not follow you as you move about the room.
Does it say it doesn't?
Alright, so...
I've seen weirder things.
Alright, so he's giving you some food. There's going to be cheese, breads, vintage wines, and a fine roast boar. He will, he's going to, I hate acting like people, but I really need to get better at it. Please, sit and enjoy the food. I have to attend to a few duties.
Few dirty duties.
I have to attend to a few duties in the castle. Yeah. So he's gonna he's gonna have you sit and eat while he goes off and does a couple things. Cheese, bread, wine, and a boar.
Well, I guess we eat. Unless Scrobo thinks he could do better.
Scrobo always thinks he can do better.
Last time he tried to make food, he didn't do so hot.
Yeah, but every other time has been amazing.
Well, I guess eat.
You gonna eat?
Yeah. Keep good eye on that.
Okay.
Boop. Boop.
Has he not questioned why we have a goblin item?
Nope, he is not.
No. He's so busy he didn't even notice. So, I guess that we should debate now what we're gonna tell him.
Obviously, he's still thinking, like, we think him and Acriel are getting married when in reality they want the crown for the region, so I'm thinking next time we talk to him, we just ask him not to play dumb with us.
We could do that.
It's the reason we're here.
Yeah.
So what are you thinking? What are you planning to tell him? Or what are you?
That we know of why he really wants the crown.
We know more than we let on. Acreal told us everything.
Okay.
We turned into a goblin.
I mean, I still think if we're gonna lie about something, we should lie about who actually did it. We should say that she went to betray him and got corrupted by the helm's power, and as such we were forced to turn her into a goblin. That's not. She went to put on the helm, or not helm, the crown, immediately in an attempt to betray him, and one of us got hold of it, and because we found out all this information, we managed to say the phrase that turned her into a goblin before she could make use of the crown's power.
Well, she was going to betray him.
Yeah.
So we just say
We should make ourselves look. We should make ourselves look good, rather than like she said, "Hey, I'm gonna betray him," and then we immediately turn her. Make it seem like she was gonna use the power, and we were too fast for her.
Well, we kind of just held her down and then
Hey,
turned it.
again, we gotta make ourselves look good to this guy.
Well, he's already gonna drop her once he knows she was gonna betray him.
We don't necessarily know that.
He seems like the guy who, like, he would do that.
Okay.
Alright, so as you guys are finishing your meal, he's going to enter, and he's going to boast. He's going to boast that his cooks make an excellent rice pudding, and he's going to invite you to sample it, and he's going to eat some of the dessert as well. He is going, he's going to move to a dumbwaiter on the wall, leaning up to a wolf's head on the wall. He's going to ask for Margaret to send up several servings. They will arrive, he'll pass them around the table. As he takes his place at the head of the table with a small bowl of rice pudding for himself, he asks the characters to relate the story of their quest for the crown of soldiers. So let's see how this goes. I'm going to try my best to actually pretend to be him, so let's act this scene out. So please tell me about your quest for the crown of soldiers. And I guess this is what I don't know how he would ask for it, but I guess this would be the part where he would also ask for it.
So, Scrubba's the only original person here that originally started on the quest.
True.
I, Greyos, joined up with them soon after a fight to rescue Acreal from some werewolves that were going to attack her. We ended up heading over to the inn and wherever it was, I can't remember the name. I know you probably do, and my character probably would, but I can't. And we met her there. She told us about the crown of soldiers. So we went over to get the crown of soldiers, where we met a tree that was had a drum sound coming from it. We were kind of suspicious of it because there were trap doors, but we decided to leave it alone.
I wonder if he knows about the tree. I wonder how much he knows about you know who. So if you don't know, but thing.
We went off on a separate path, and there was this big, like, tomb-like structure covered in skeletons. So we threw some flammable oil up there, lit all the skeletons on fire, and two giant skeletons opened it up, and we found a bunch of cool stuff, including a note that honestly made us a little suspicious of you and Acrio, revealing that the crown may not have all that we had been told. However, we decided to still continue on. So we entered the crevice that held where the crown was being held. We let's see, walked across some bone bridges, fought some skeletons. We found a tin crown, which we originally thought was the real crown, until we determined it was just gold-plated tin. I, however, disarmed the trap that was on that, so go me. Because I would have been the only one safe from the trap, and our entire team would have been wiped. Then we found a hidden passage and went down that way. Walked across some more bones, giant bones. Some swinging skeletons tried to kill us, but they only tried once for some reason. I killed one of them with a throwing dagger. Then we separated for a bit before coming across this statue, which revealed to us a riddle, which the answer was that we needed to give it our blood, and then it created a portal, which we went through, and then there was a platform in the middle of this giant pit that was held up by chains with the upper half of a person holding the crown. We ended up getting the crown and fighting our way back to the portals. And then, because of that, we got out. We headed back to the inn where some of our members started walking off, doing their own thing, as they slowly trailed away. We got back to the inn. We met with Acrio. However, at this point, we were really suspicious of her. So we placed her under a zone of truth spell and asked her some questions, where she revealed her whole plan and yours. However, what we found out was not only was she planning to betray the people you are, she was then planning on betraying you and using the crown's power in order to gain all of the power and overthrow you, so she would be the only one in power. So after a short struggle, we placed the crown on her head.
What did you say, Tommy?
I said, now she's a goblin.
We placed the crown on her head and said the magical words she told us. And we transformed her into a goblin, so that she wouldn't have the chance to betray us, and she could be dealt with whenever you decide to, without too much of a struggle. I am really sorry.
I'm not.
I know this will be a huge blow to you since you were going to get married, but
Probably won't.
we knew if we let her, she would just come back and get both us and you, because she knew we knew. so she would have likely stepped up her plans and tried to betray us sooner. So we figured it'd be better to deal with then. But at least she's not dead, and because it's a magical effect, if you want to bring her back, there's always the chance you could turn her back at some point. So then we came here. On our way, we ran to a bunch of wargs chasing down a boar, and they attacked us. We wiped them out. We stopped by this church that fell evil. Decided that was not a good place to stay or check out. And then we came here. And that's our story. As accurately as I can remember.
Wow, you sure went into detail. Alright.
Yeah, why not? That was a cool adventure.
Okay. Let's see. Well, what do you say to that? I'm definitely having to GM some of this, obviously, because you're not supposed to turn into a goblin. Definitely not tell him.
No. But I feel it's better to tell him now than have him find out for himself.
Alright, so...
I blew my nose. But then it's no joke.
Alright, so here's what I'm going to try my best. I'm terrible at acting things out, but... thank you for telling me everything. I appreciate the honesty. You're not making this easy.
I'm sorry.
I had I had figured there was a chance that Acreol was lying to me, and I appreciate your intrusion on the matters. Now I can... I guess I will have to use some of the night and rethink some of how I'm going to make the rest of my plans work.
I'm sorry.
I'll be right back.
I really am.
I'm not it should kill Acro.
Yeah, but our alignments are different, so I may be chaotic, but I'm still good.
I'll double check with Tommy, but because I know you were saying that you might still give him the crown, but again,
yeah, I'm kind of feeling, even though I don't 100% trust him, I kind of think it'll be safer in his hands than in ours. And it's not like it's a good idea to carry it everywhere, this object of power. And again, this isn't our home. It's not going to affect us much, especially if we stay in a different domain. Considering anyone who uses the crown cannot change domains.
Okay, so like I said, that was kind of also a part where he was asking for the crown. So I'm wondering if you guys are giving it to him.
I say yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Alright, after you're done talking and giving him the crown, blah blah blah, he's going to show you up area 11, up the stairs to area 12, to your beds for the night.
And using Acreol to represent us.
Makes sense.
Guess she was here.
And then, yeah, so these are your chambers. They've been prepared for the night. And then he'll take off. Even though it seems like you guys just had a rest. So, you know,
Yeah,
the story wasn't quite planned for you guys to have a rest there, so I don't know how to
figured
reword
it
all
was
of this.
better safe than sorry.
Yeah. Mainly because the wolves were pretty low.
Yeah. I'd say, even if we don't rest, we kind of, you know, pray, prepare,
Yeah.
clean our weapons and all that.
Alright, so we'll say that you guys spent all day talking and telling details and everything, I guess. We can do that. And then so say it is another night. So... Okay. In the morning, alright, first thing in the morning, what are you guys gonna do?
What can we do? We're in his castle.
Yeah, they were at his mercy.
Well, okay. First thing it has you doing is it has you going back to the dining room. Like for breakfast kind of thing.
Well, I say that's a good first thing to do.
And there will be a... There you are. Could you hear us that entire time, or what?
You were cutting in and out.
Oh.
Yeah, we were having internet issues.
Yeah, everything just kind of crashed over here on our end.
Unfortunately, that's the problem with having two people on.
Alright, so did you get the note that I read, or no?
No.
My dear guests, I am truly sorry, but I had to rush off to Feldorf late last night. A messenger came and informed me that a madman was running through the streets, and that they needed my assistance. I hope to return by noon, but if I am late, simply call down the speaking tube and your lunch will be sent up. I took the liberty of sealing the castle walls so that the wolves would...
So now we gotta figure out something to do until he gets back.
If you want. I mean, because again, like I said out of game, if you guys just want to drop the crown off and leave... I mean, because the next part that he's supposed to do is he's supposed to give you stuff to deliver to Acreon. So I don't know what entirely I should do with that part.
Well, likely nothing. Just say, hey, you mind taking this for the goblin? Probably not. What?
Whoa! Okay, hang on. I just thought, okay. Nope. Alright, so what do you want to do?
I think I'll take a walk around the castle, see what rooms there are, see if he has a library. Probably not.
Library. Yes, there is a library. But you're going to have to try and find your way, which I'm going to tell you could be some dangers. But it's whatever.
It's dangerous to get to the library?
Yep.
Well then, I'm probably not going to find it because I'm not putting that much effort into it.
Well, you're starting in room 10. And you'd come from these stairs. Goes back down to here. So if you want to explore the castle a little bit, you're welcome to. Thomas, are you gonna explore the castle as well? Your characters or whatever? Or what characters would do what? Go with what your characters would do.
Scrubble would probably try to find the library and try, see if they got anything on necromancy.
Gronk's gonna play with the wolves in the room.
Okay.
Grayos is gonna look around. Again, try to find a library. But he's not gonna put too much effort into it. He's just kind of wandering while he waits.
And what about Valentine?
Valentine's probably just gonna watch Acreal to make sure she doesn't go anywhere.
Alright, so we just got Grass and Scrowboat going out.
Yep.
Alright, so as you go back down the stairs, where are you headed?
I don't know.
We got these other set of stairs over here. You can go back out here, back out to the main room. There's other rooms over there.
It's really hard to tell what things are.
I mean, technically, you don't know what things are, though. You're not
No.
supposed to have that kind of
I
stuff.
mean, even if we were to go through a door.
Let me figure out which room is actually the library.
I know it's probably not upstairs. This is going to be a large room. They typically don't like it up because things getting wet. So, out in the main room, maybe.
Huh? I'm confused. Where's the library?
Well, if there is no library,
No, I know there is a library, and I see the room number, but it's kind of one of those things where it's like, yeah, here is this. Wait a minute, is it that thing?
what number does it say it is?
It's not on anything you can see right now. The library is completely darkened out to you.
Okay. So we can't see the library currently. Breathe. I may have to stop to take some NyQuil or something. Oh. I must start by, I guess, walking out into the main room you talked about.
Oh, okay. I see where it's at now. I understand. Okay. Weird. What? Wait.
Yes, now, isn't it an outer building?
Is it a what?
Is it in an outer building? Whatever.
No. There's only one outer building, which is the chapel, and the chapel is connected.
No.
It just doesn't have an extra door.
Why don't we go to the dining room and call down and ask where the library is? And see if someone can tell us so we don't have to wander around the whole building. What do you say to that, Mr. GM? Is that a doable thing?
Probably not. Honestly,
No?
I don't even. I'm confused. I see where it's at, but I don't see a clear path to get to it. That's the next thing.
No.
So I don't even.
Maybe it's hidden. When I say we just don't find it because we don't put in enough effort and just call it.
Okay.
I'm all asking that to you too, Strobo. That sentence didn't make any sense.
I knew what you meant. Good with that, Scoba?
Yeah.
Since God can't find a way to the library, I don't think we're gonna find a way to the library.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you want, I can reveal the map and show you where the library is, and you can see if you can find a way to get there.
You wouldn't mind, maybe? I mean,
Okay.
only if we're able to find a non-secret, super hard path.
Okay, so here's what we have. We have this. The library is Area 18. So what I see is, in order to get there, because this is showing that down this tube goes to here, and I'm assuming from what I see
Down from 60,
16, what?
maybe? Or that?
I
No,
was
that's
thinking that looks-
going down to 16, not from 16.
I was thinking that looked like this area. I was thinking, because I'm saying it's like right, because that line goes right down into here. So I'm thinking that's what this dark area here is, this dark area here. But this is the, like the chat, or like the, area 4 is the coach shed, which then I would think, you know, goes outside. So this doesn't quite look like there would be enough room. I mean, maybe just enough to have the oh, wait a minute. Plus, all the doors in here are locked anyway. So, yeah, I don't think it'd be easy to get to the library without. I mean, you can pick locks and whatnot.
There's a
But
coffin.
they wouldn't want you to. They wouldn't let you pick locks, so you'd have to.
There's a coffin. Off of 48? I don't know. Could be.
No, I was wondering that, but I think that's completely different things.
Because we could have this thing here. I don't know. But, as I can't really seem to find it, and they don't really explain it.
Okay, so I guess we'll have it be lunchtime.
And yeah.
Get your lunch up at the dining room again. Everybody eat some food. Wait, what did it say for lunch? Hang on.
Well, we haven't, Captain.
It doesn't say.
Well,
But they brought lunch. We'll just have some more boar. How about that?
yeah. You know when you said boar, I was wondering if it was the boar we read into.
You know, I thought when I first read through this, and it said something about the boar having, like, intelligence, and you could see in his eyes that there was something akin to intelligence, I'm like, that has to be something later. But then it never brings up that boar again. I'm like,
Yeah. I mean, I could see that as being like a chimera. A human turned animal. Or whatever. Through experiments by the doctor, but I don't
I'm
know.
just going to jam along on this all of a sudden because things. Alright, so he's going to come back while you're having lunch. He, sorry guys, I was tied up. There was no next of kin to be found to help the poor fellow. I must return to Feldorf tomorrow morning, early morning, in order to bring him back here for safekeeping.
What,
Now, I know you guys have said that you have turned Acrio into a goblin, but I know that there's a chance that this may not actually be Acrio.
What was yes, so
So I have a note for you to bring back to the inn for her. And I prepared a letter to be sent back to Acrio, and would be endeared if you would deliver it for me. For your troubles, I have gathered a small payment for my coffers. With that, he hands over a fine velvet pouch that rattles with 200 platinum coins. In addition, he holds out a bone tube. He cautions the party to see that none but Acrio lay their hands upon the message. Of course, he says, the message is of a personal nature, and I must ask you not to read it. As you must be aware, you have our deepest gratitude for your help in this troubling time.
I don't like trusting this guy, but I guess, well, story won't progress unless we do.
So does he just not believe us that that's Acrio?
Well, he does, but he also knows that Acreal has a lot of... Well, not even just Acreal, but he knows that there's a chance that it's not her. He thinks it might be, but he's not entirely sure.
Honestly, I hope that wasn't Acreal. It was someone evil pretending to be Acreal, because, again, I feel bad for you. We turned your bride to be into a goblin.
I don't think they were going to get married.
I guess, yeah, we'll take the letter for you and see if anything turns up. Thanks for your hospitality.
Alright, so you're gonna head back to the inn then?
Well, first we're gonna split the gold.
Gold or platinum?
Platinum, but again, I already did conversion into my head somehow. So it's 50 platinum apiece. Right?
Yep. You got 2 characters each, so everybody gets 50 platinum. So go ahead and put that on your character sheets real quick. I will swap the map back to the inn, assuming we're just going straight there.
$147. Yay, drunk up money.
Okay, hang on, this note there. Oh, well, I guess we'll do a little bit of story on the way to the inn, but possibly, depending on what you guys are doing with your life. So, you have enough trust to give him the crown, unless you're just doing that because I told you that he's supposed to get the crown.
I gotta trust him. He hasn't really done anything to make me not trust him. I mean, he's planning to betray someone I have no attachment to. Acreal was gonna betray him, which him I trust more than her, which is why I was willing to do something to her, but not do something to him. Because she was betraying us through betraying him. Whereas he's just planning to betray someone we have no attachment to, so I say I trust him for now, until he does something to make me not trust him.
You're on the same page, Tommy?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I guess I don't really want to just straight up ask, but being that you said you trust him, are you going to look at the note?
Honestly, I'm not going to.
Yeah, and none of either of your characters you think would be interested?
No.
Tommy, either of your characters would be interested to read the note?
Well, I'm evil and curious, so yeah.
Okay. Oh, son of a bitch.
Well.
Okay, so as you open the tube, you will find it contains a yellow gem worth about 1,000 gold. And a rolled sheet of parchment with a letter written upon it. My dearest love, Acreal, I've had a long day in Feldorf, contending with a madman. I do hope my work with these poor creatures will not disturb you. By this, I am trying to say that I love you. And with the acceptance of the crown, I bid you make haste to join my keep, my side, and my spirit in wedlock. I have enclosed a golden topaz that was given to me once by a grateful patient upon his recovery. Although I am sure it dazzles your eyes, please give it to your helpful friends. Try to make it clear to them that our thanks for the great service they have done. I will have another just like it, set in a brooch when you see me next. Your eternal love, Dr. Dominiani.
Well, thanks, man. Thanks. Come on.
So as you read that, are you telling that to everybody else?
Well, I might as well have read it aloud.
Okay.
Yeah, I make Gronk. I made him literate. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, me too. Okay, you guys trust him, so that's not a thing. Okay.
So I say we put the note and the gem back.
The note and the gem back in?
Yeah. Considering she's gonna give it to us anyways, and if hello.
Hello. Mom wanted me to see if you wanted cake. To come down for cake.
There's cake, and they're asking if we want cake.
If you want them, go ahead, but I don't like cake.
I might come down in a bit. I'm on with friends online, so but yeah.
Okay, so
If we take the gem, we can't give her the note. If we take the note and the gem, we're a jerk. If we put them both back, we get the gem and deliver the note, and they like us. Assuming we don't find her, it doesn't matter. We just take the gem. So, put it back and continue heading towards her. Possible whereabouts. Since she may not even exist. This is so confusing. Why did we have to mess this up so much?
well, you see,
Because-
here's the problem. Even if you hadn't messed it up, you would still be confused because of what's about to happen. It's supposed to, it would throw you off either way. So, trust me. The fact that you messed it up just makes it a little bit funnier. That's all it does. That's why I ended up having her come along with you and staying a goblin the entire time. Because this is actually going to make it just a little bit funnier.
I guess so.
So, alright, so as you get back to the inn, after delivering the crown to Dominiani, they will run into Acriel at the inn. And yes, the goblin is still with you.
So,
Um,
Acriel.
hey,
So, that wasn't you. Good.
Good.
So, how you doing?
Well, who the hell was it then?
okay, well, you just bump into her. You don't necessarily, I mean, unless you guys want to start a conversation. But again, keep in mind, the way every single time you guys have a conversation, you always meet in like a meeting spot.
Well, we gotta get her the note, so we gotta at least give her the note with the tube.
Yeah.
Say hi and say, hey, this is also Acriel.
Are you just doing that out in the open?
No, obviously in the meeting room.
Oh, meeting room? Alright.
If she's only gonna talk to us in the meeting room, we might as well go to the meeting room.
Okay.
Be like, hey, yeah, she said she was you, and she said she was gonna betray your soon-to-be husband. I hope you do better for him. Here's a note from him. What he said was a note. Oh. Here you go.
You seem to be very quiet again, Tommy. You haven't been putting much input to anything.
Yeah, it's been doing a pretty good job.
And you don't
I've
actually
been
seem like
talking
you've
to-
got a TV going or anything this time either, so I don't know if you're just what you're doing.
My TV's off.
I'm just kind of the decision maker this time. Typically, I'm not like this. Maybe it's because I'm sick.
Alright, okay, I gotta figure out how I want to do this. Okay,
By the way, these servants make a great rice pudding.
Just gotta add that in real quick.
It's highly recommended.
Okay, so if this is Acrio, who's the goblin?
The goblin is also Acrio.
that's what I'm wondering. So you guys are trusting trusting Acrio? The one that you're seeing? Are you going to give her the note and talk about plans? That's...
Sorry, let me take this off.
What'd you say, Tommy?
I said, do we have a choice?
I mean, it's up to you guys. I mean, you thought you had Acrio turn into a goblin, and now you're running into Acrio.
She looked exactly the same as the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously.
Well then, what the fuck?
He's had to jury rig this so much to fit.
This is what the book actually says. And it's a really weird situation, but, like...
Hey, we have no reason to distrust this one. Other than, we don't know it's her. I guess we gotta ask whether it's actually her or not.
Yeah.
Hey, are you Acrio?
I mean... Oh, I almost gave away. Oh. She's going to say yes.
Son of truth.
She's going to say
Is that
yes.
the truth?
Are you Acrio?
Yeah. She's going to say yes.
Under Zone of Truth?
Are you casting Zone of Truth?
I say why not?
Yeah.
Make
sure this is her. Zone of Truth. Zone of Truth.
Truth.
Was that one of the ones that we fixed or no?
Let me check.
I don't think we fixed Zone of Truth, so you might just have to type in the chat that you use Zone of Truth again like we did last time.
Yeah, I don't even think we know how long it lasts. Wasn't it like 7 minutes?
Oh, I need a token to target.
Let me just...
Here you go.
Gosh dang it, Garrett. Let's just, for poops and giggles, go. I'm gonna grab Nanako before I officially delete Nanako. Goodness gravy.
We are suffering here.
Okay, there's Nanako. Use it on Nanako.
Nanako tells the truth. She no longer exists. She has seen things.
I can't click her.
Huh?
You can't use her.
Interesting.
You cast Zone of Truth.
Alright, well, I guess just do the same thing we did last time. I'll have you roll for gather information. If you roll a freaking natural 20 again, I quit. I'm quitting. I'm giving GM powers to somebody else.
Are you Acrio?
No.
I am, what's his name? The guy that was originally hunting her. Back at, like, the start of the story.
Her father?
Yes, it's her father. No. I face so probably not.
I'm saying nothing yet. I gotta wait till he rolls his gather information before I say anything.
And then it's actually the guy, and Acrio was him the entire time. Dr. Dominiani, Acrio, wanted to say.
Okay, there's a gather information check, which is actually, I don't know how much you have a +2. Okay, so that's 15. Okay, so that's pretty good roll. Alright, so what are you asking, Scrobo?
If she's Acrio, then who the hell did we make a goblin?
That's what that's the first question?
Who
That's
Who
the
are
first
are you?
Ask
Who she is.
Who are
Because we
you?
don't-
You
You don't know if she's actually Acrio.
I am Harkon Lucas.
What?
I am Harkon Lucas.
Her name's Lucas?
Harkon Lucas. He is Acriel's father.
Well,
So the be Acrio right now is Acriel's father.
Yep.
Well, hold it
Hold it
down.
down.
How is he even like looking like Acriel right now?
Are you asking that?
I don't.
Are you asking him that?
I don't know. I'm gonna ask, why is he pretending to be Acrio?
Okay, I know there's an answer for that actually right here. It was known that she was planning against me, and so I was impersonating her to learn about what she is up to.
well. She was planning to betray her husband.
She's gonna betray everybody.
Okay. What else do we want to ask? Well, I guess we should ask who the mother is.
I have nothing on a mother.
No?
Nope, nothing about a mother.
Okay. How do you know of Dr. Dominiani? I think that was his name. I may be getting him mixed up with a Pokemon character.
No,
Oh yeah, that was the Pokemon character. What are the chances?
I mean,
Everyone's at Giovanni. Man, there's
Yeah.
too many names to keep track of.
how does he know of their plans, I guess?
Well, they weren't very secretive about it. Considering we managed to figure it
Okay, so
out.
wait a minute. What was the question you just asked about Dr. Dominiani? Did you
What
ask?
does he know about Dr. Dominiani?
Yes, great question. I love it. Oh, you're talking about the Cloud Heinfroth.
The Cloud Heinfroth. So, hey, everyone's gonna betray us. Oh wait, we don't have the crown because we gave it to him.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Ask the question that I wanted you to ask.
Trying to think of the question you want us to ask.
The one that he said out loud, but he didn't say officially that he was asking.
How do you know of their plans?
No, how you said about how he was looking like Acro.
Oh.
How do you look like Dacryl?
This ring of impersonation.
Cool.
He has a ring of impersonation on his finger.
Can I use
Sleight
sleight
of
of
hand.
hand to take the ring? Oh.
I guess you can both go for it. Whoever gets the higher roll can grab it, I guess. Unless you guys both like crit fail, but
Hey,
This is Grayos we're talking about. He has tons of points in sleight of hand.
Whoa, stop. What? Okay.
I rolled the 4,
but
I got
an
an 18.
What the fuck?
And Scrobo rolled a 16, but got a 12, because he gets a -4 to it.
I have a plus 14.
I'm trying. Who should logically, who should I give that to? I mean, yeah, Greyhouse got the higher number, but roll-wise, Scrobo kicked butt.
I got the higher number, so I should get it.
Yeah.
The
Hold
only
on.
thing that would
Because
change that is
Valentine-
if I got a higher critical fail. Or he got a critical success, but I still got higher than it. You would get it. Or not. Depending on.
Okay.
Oh, Valentine was trying for it. He gets a -2 to it as well. Man, your character does have minuses to the sleight of hand.
What about
Yeah.
Monk? I only remember pretty good at stuff.
I don't think you gave him any sleight of hand. Yeah, no, you didn't really give him.
Nope.
Nope, but he gets a +2.
D&D.
Alright, so Greyhouse now have a ring of impersonation.
How much longer is our session?
I
Grog.
don't know. It depends on what you guys end up doing, because there's still a whole thing left.
Okay.
Why? You gotta go and do a thing.
I mean, I did tell him there was a chance that it could just go an hour, like I told you, depending on if you just give him the crown and do the other thing, but...
But hey, makes you feel any better. If Grog had tried.
Gosh dang it. So yeah, that ring would have went to you no matter what.
Yeah.
Why, you got something you need to do or something? Tommy?
Sorry, what? I was talking to my dad.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you got something you gotta do or something, or?
Oh, no, it's fine.
Sure?
Yep.
Okay. Don't want you getting in trouble or nothing like that.
Okay, so now what do we do with her father?
Well, you took the ring, right?
Oh yeah, I took the ring. I mean,
Um,
he can make a search check to see if he discovers that we took the ring.
nah, he still think you looking like Ackery. I
Yeah,
could
he's gonna look like himself now, if you took the ring.
use cause fear on him. And so he'll just be afraid until we leave.
Ah, we chain him up and put him in one of the cages. I really tried to mess up your campaign.
What if we backed him in a corner and I used a wind wall? I haven't got to use this, but I want to.
What is it? Wind wall?
Wind wall.
Wind wall. Okay.
Just back him up into a corner and use
We'll try to semi-speed this up a bit, because it also sounds like you might have something. So we'll just have him run out of the room after he realizes that he looks like himself again.
Bye.
Have a good time.
Thanks for the ring.
Valentine would probably look at us with like an angry eye, be like, "Stop stealing stuff."
Make a search check. All 4 peoples. Greyhouse probably has it.
That wasn't bad.
What about Valentine? Alright, so... Alright, we'll give it to Greyhouse. Not quite the other 3. You're gonna notice like a note falls out of his pocket as he runs out of the room.
I'm gonna cautiously pick it up.
It is going to basically reveal that Acreal is a werewolf who has been using you guys for her own ends. It will also make it clear that the crown has placed a lingering curse on you guys. And in order to escape this curse and avoid death, you must recover the crown and return it to Harkon Lucas. Only with his great power can the crown be used to reverse its foul magic.
But we just gave it to the other guy.
Well,
Here
here we go again. Here we go. Go again. Here we go again. I should have known. I should have known.
How are you gonna get it from the other guy?
Well, here's up for storming the castle. Wait, he was going to that town. Shoot, where will he be?
Wait, does he have it on him personally, or is it at his castle?
The likelihood is he wouldn't let something with that much power out of hands.
Well, I don't know if it's the book wants me to decide how it all goes, but this book literally has nothing about you going back for the crown other than just you get the crown, come back to Harkon Lucas. So I don't know if it's just supposed to be really simple, go back, get the crown, and bring it back, or if if it wanted me to come up with something. But either way, I feel like maybe it's going to be there, and that's probably what I just would have done anyway, because...
You know, maybe we were never supposed to give it.
No,
We were supposed to have it all this. So we could have given it to him at that point.
It does say, while the party returns to Dr. Dominiani's keep and attempts to recover the crown for a second time, Harkon Lucas just does a bunch of research on the crown.
And it literally says nothing about what happens.
Oh, he ends up finding out, and long story short, by the time you get back to him, he's going to send you elsewhere with the crown.
Well, I'm guessing since there's no boss fights or anything, we basically rob the doctor.
Yeah, just go get it and come back.
So, that was an adventure.
Yeah.
And
So when you get back to Harkon Lucas with the crown, he's going to tell you from his research that the only way to get rid of the curse is to destroy the evil force within the crown.
okay.
And in order to do that, you must seek out, I can never say her name, Radaga or Dagalon, and kill them.
Okay. Hey, while we're here, do we want to give him his daughter back? That way we don't have to carry her with us everywhere. I say this is a group vote thing.
Oh, does he even want her back?
I mean, Garrett was right. That is the guy that you found that was originally beating her up in the
The
in
alley
the alley, yeah.
with the werewolves.
The werewolves, yeah. So, I mean, you guys don't like her anyway, so, I mean, I don't know what you
why
really
not?
care, but...
Yeah.
Here you go. Here's your daughter.
She got one.
After she said she was basically going to betray us, you, and everyone else, we used the crown on her and turned her into a goblin. Here you go. Thank you. Off to kill one of those two and rescue ourselves.
Scrobo made him a new whip to get hit her with.
Uh-oh.
This one has spikes on it.
What
And
happened?
then he runs along all happy.
Tommy,
What?
did your page just change?
No, I'm still at the crack of 10 in.
What the hell?
It changed.
There
It
we
changed
go.
again.
That's what I was trying to get you to, and it didn't change on my over here, so... Alright, so you both see Homlock, correct?
Yeah.
There's a bunch of threes.
Okay, I'm deleting
There
the
wasn't
page
so many threes.
for the inn. Alright. Alright, so this is going to have a small little reading thing on your way to Homlock before we actually get to Homlock. As you clear a low rise, your eyes are locked in fascination at the land ahead of you. A long, low valley, covered in cultivated areas of farmland, stretches off into the distance. At the heart of this pastoral scene is a small village with a white wall around it. While this might normally be a peaceful and happy place, it is far from that now. High overhead, the clouds whirl about, forming a great spiral in the dark gray sky. Strokes of lightning dance back and forth, releasing tremendous crashes of thunder that echo about the land. While no rain seems to be falling anywhere in the valley, the air is thick with a foul humidity that seems to carry with it a vast and overpowering evil. Moving forward into this region of darkness will require all the willpower you can muster.
Well.
Son of a bitch.
We're off to kill. Jeez. I am not good at remembering names.
As the party draws near to the village, an eerie quietness seems to settle upon the area. While the storm remains as intense as ever, and the swirling vortex of evil over your heads continues to shred the clouds with lightning, all sounds take on a muffled quality. The wind swirling around your company seems to come from every direction at once, and your words are carried away to be destroyed by the ever-echoing thunder of the maelstrom. Okay then. As the road turns to clear a small copse of trees and top another rise, you get a better look at the town ahead of you. What looked at first to be nothing more than a quaint little
I
village.
just realized there's a candy bar wrapper in my computer.
There's a candy bar wrapper in your computer. Okay. What looked at first to be nothing more than a quaint little village has been revealed to you as a scene of unspeakable horror. What had seemed to be nothing more than a wall of white stone around a hamlet is now clearly something more sinister. A barrier of living skeletons. Standing roughly 10 deep, these frightening creatures gaze out mindlessly with burning red eyes and the twisted, evil smiles of the undead set sternly on their faces. Behind one section of this wall of living dead, a torn and battered sign rocks back and forth in the wind, secured to the center of a gate that must surely hang over the road you are on. It looks like a thing possessed. With each new gust of wind, it threatens to break free of its mountings and fly away into the boiling clouds overhead. A single word has been carved into the sign, identifying this place as Homlock.
Homlock.
So, you guys are coming from right here. This is where you guys are at.
Where are we?
Why is it not showing on your screen?
Do you have it set to not show to others or hide from others?
I don't show to others, yeah. Alright.
You're saying here?
Yeah.
Okay,
What the
we're
heck?
coming from the road closest one.
What is going on?
There we are.
Yay! Okay, this is where you're coming from. And this entire wall
It's all
is
skeleton.
all skeletons.
If you zoom in close enough, you can almost make out the details.
Yeah. All the way around just skeletons. Except for in here. As you
Because there ain't no wall on the mountain.
I wish those get past this.
I'm gonna say
Wait,
not attack the wall.
the village beyond the tortured gate looks empty and dead. You cannot help but wonder if the people who once lived here have all been transformed into the grinning minions of death that encircle this forlorn village. It is hard to imagine the horror that must have come to this quiet town of Hemlock. Putting that thought out of your mind, you allow your eyes to drift across the town. You quickly pass over the straw huts and wooden buildings that occupy most of the village, and fix your gaze on an incredible sight. On the far side of town, outside the wall of skeletons, stands a tall hill with a large wooden building atop it. Behind that, however, is a great structure composed of bone. Huge ribs curved upward like a protective ring directly under the heart of the vortex in the sky. A great plume of gray mist reaches up from the huge bones to touch the center of the cloudy vortex above. The winds racing outward from this massive structure carry the evil of the place to every corner of this accursed valley. Suddenly, your gaze is yanked away from the awesome display beyond the village. 6 figures have appeared in the town. Dressed only in dark robes, they move forward in a silent procession. Although they seem to have taken no notice of the party, their slow, deliberate steps are bringing them directly towards the party.
I'm going to step off to the side, but draw my weapons just in case.
So, they're proceeding this way. Tommy, are you getting to the side too, or are you standing in the middle, or what are you doing?
I just fought grass.
Okay. As they get to the gate, one of the figures holds up a short staff with a human head secured to its top, and the section of skeletons running across the road breaks away and walks to the side, like some living gate. They will continue to leave Hemlock via the main road.
You know, that staff could be beneficial.
In what way could that staff be better?
It could let us get in without having to worry about the wall of skeletons.
Valentine doesn't like this plan.
What plan does Valentine like?
Well, obviously we need to get in. But he's lawful good, so I have no idea what plan he would like.
I'm going to tell you there are 3 plans. One of them sucks for you guys and for me. 2 of them are very doable.
Okay. 1. Do not fight the wall. Which I said before remembering what we said about the wall that just stabilizes my decision to not fight the wall. 2. Try for taking out these cultists, which Paladin might like, because they're obviously cultists of some kind. They're most likely evil. 3, we can try for the gate. Hope for the best. Oh, that's a good point. We could try to steal the whole thing. Just go around. Yeah, we could do that.
Just freaking walk
Do you want to
70
do
feet
that?
this way, and then
I mean,
50
the
feet
biggest
this
problem
way.
is going to be climbing up the hill. We could do that.
Does the freaking
skip the whole
short
time.
staff with the head on it just gain us access either way?
Does he what?
Does the staff let us get in?
The staff? No.
Oh.
What about the skull on his staff?
Nope. You're along some there. That is sort of one of the other options, but you're slightly looking at it wrong. But
Well,
They probably got something that'll let us in, but what do we want to do? Do we want to fight them? Or do we want to go around?
Might as well go around. Have a more likely chance we'll live.
Honestly, I think we're more likely to live fighting them. They'll probably be easier going around.
Well, do you want to fight them?
Honestly, I'm kind of equal to both, which is why I'm giving you choice.
especially since you guys have been very vocal tonight, Tommy.
I just know that option one, fighting the wall, is not an option.
Because I have told Garrett and somebody else, outside of game information, the book says if you try to fight the wall, I'm supposed to act as if there's unlimited skeletons. The
Yeah,
book literally says unlimited.
they never stop coming until we leave the area.
Damn.
Where once we get past the point where it's basically the area of influence, they break off, but until then, they just keep spawning whenever we kill one.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I actually made this decision forgetting about that, and then remembered it was like, oh, yeah, that was a good idea. Yeah, I guess we're gonna try and go around and climb up, maybe? I
Yeah.
mean, that's
Yeah.
what we're gonna do.
Alright, so I will read for Area 3. The earth in this place has been heaped up to form half a dozen large mounds. At the center is the huge assembly of ribs and the column of mist. The mounds are all roughly circular and range between 30 and 50 feet in diameter. Excuse me. The earth is fresh and moist. Moist. We don't have any females here that would probably be disturbed by that word. But the winds have stripped away any trace of odor from them. Each of the mounds is somewhat different from its companions. One has a ring of 3-foot-high pedestals set atop it, while another is covered in large slabs of gray slate. A third is capped with a pile of rocks, and the fourth lies under a great boulder. The fifth has a stone archway with a solid double door built into its side, and the last is littered with small pebbles. A thin mist seems to seep out of the ground here and coil about the party. A sense of darkness and sorrow is felt by everyone. The party has an impression that voices too faint to hear are calling out to you for help. The suffering of those who once lived in Homlock hangs like a heavy chain upon all who enter this dreadful place.
So we got mounds covered in increasingly large rocks and a door on one of them. You got a giant pillar of bones. What are we gonna do about this? Are we gonna try and move some of these stones? Are we gonna look around? Honestly, don't know where to go from here.
Place?
6?
Yeah.
I don't know. I would be wondering what 5 is. It looks like a dagger in the ground.
5 is a cemetery.
5 is a cemetery.
6 is where you guys are headed.
Okay. Do we not want to mess with any of the 3 or 4? could be loot, but there could be enemies. That is great debate.
He's talking to a person.
Oh wait.
What? What'd you say, Tommy?
Hmm?
What'd you say?
I haven't said anything.
Oh.
Okay.
There it goes. Reconnection successful.
Okay. I was like, what the hell?
Yep.
Yeah.
OBS
Yeah.
cut out again, so the internet must have just crashed again.
So leave alone the threes
and
and head towards 6. Is that what we want to do? I don't know.
Tommy?
Oh, we have to go to 6.
Yeah. But the question is, do we want to mess with all the...
Wanna mess with any of the
Mounts.
rubble or whatever?
Does messing with them have negative consequences?
He's not supposed to tell us.
Let me tell you.
I don't like the laugh.
Here, just for craps and giggles, I'll read to you what it says about if somebody tries to mess with the mounds. Entry into any of these mounds will require great power and should be beyond the scope of any adventuring party. Should the DM feel that the players do have a means of entering one of the mounds, they will find themselves in for a nightmarish adventure. Each mound will act as a portal that sends the party into the world from which the mound originated. Each of these places is dark and evil beyond belief. Escaping from these otherworldly realms will require a great deal of effort. DMs should take time to set up such quests carefully if they occur.
Nope. We are not messing with the mounds. Even if we could do it.
You said they could acquire great power, yeah?
Well, requires
It requires great power. It
power.
doesn't say they will acquire great power. It says it requires great power.
Oh. So yeah, I guess we don't mess with the mounds, huh?
Bye.
Alright, so headed through the cemetery.
And things attack us.
The party has reached the edge of a large cemetery set out in the shape of an uneven cross. Many of the graves look freshly dug, and the smell of wet earth is so strong here that even the racing winds of the vortex are unable to dispel it. Here and there are open graves, many of them looking as if the bodies in them had been exhumed. Others, however, look as if they had been forcibly torn apart from the inside.
Oddly enough, I was about to say that. Well, at least we know where some of the corpses came from.
Whatever's in the house over there.
Yeah.
So
So, let's pass through the graveyard.
Yeah.
Prepared for any attacks of any zombies or ghoulies or spooks. I, of course, am going to draw my weapons just in case.
I think everyone should draw their weapons.
Yes. I basically, if I'm not in a friendly town, I got them out.
Yeah, we'll do a thing.
Oh
Oh no. Oh no.
Alright, heal up your tokens if they're not already healed up. Bring the wolvies back in, heal them up.
Will do.
We no longer have Acreal. And you are going to run across. I'm cutting the group in half of what you're supposed to be fighting. Because I can.
That seems like a good formation.
Oh, he rolled natural 20 on initiative.
Who the fuck wrote natural 20? What?
I did last time.
Oh yeah, but that's good for us.
I did this time.
Damn.
There we go. Greyos, Silverman, Luna, Gronk. Now we just need Tommy's initiatives. For all of his peoples.
So
Greyos gets to go first.
Scrobo.
Then Scrobo. Then Gas 3. Then Gronk. That may change.
Okay, Gas 3 and 4. Which ghouls did I grab?
Huh?
Ghouls 2, 3, and 6. Okay. 2, 3, and 6. Alright, so everybody's got initiative rolled. You're forgetting to roll for Zorn, brah.
Oh, oops.
So I
So I gotta ask.
do
Do my silver weapon
do
any for my iron?
I don't think you need those for this fight.
No,
No, I was wondering if they might have done any extra damage.
to any of these creatures.
I don't think so.
No?
No?
Usually I try to check for stuff like that, and I don't think I remember saying anything about that for these.
I was just checking.
Never mind the second one.
Oh, Zorn originally got 4.
Yeah.
I will have to change his number. .02. Okay. And okay, move turn order over here. Alright, so Greyos, you're first.
That's...
So,
Um... Oh. Greyos go up here.
He's
Gonna attack the one above it.
first.
Oh, I forgot every
time we
time
change
we
maps.
maps.
It calls
This out of my...
Hmm.
Greyos. And he's going to use his ability to leave him flat foot.
Okay.
So it doesn't hit.
No, it does.
It does.
It does.
But it's just the fact that it wasn't a lot of damage is all. Because you rolled critical fail for damage.
Which
Which
is
is
fine.
fine.
Another 9. Okay.
And
And
swinging
at the same...
one. 1 second. Control my thing. And
And
doing
the same. Trying to get one person out.
Oh,
I think I forgot.
that. Let's do that again.
And
Yes.
yes.
Submit.
What happened to your dagger?
I still have it.
Okay.
Crap. Hang on, I was looking at the wrong guy the entire time. Okay, so you have done 3, 9. So that was 12 damage plus another 6.
18.
18. Need my calculator for math. 29 total. Okay, that makes it easier. Okay. Now I accidentally closed out of the other one because I thought I was done with it. So I gotta bring it back up. Because he hasn't been touched at all. Because I have Ghoul and Ghast 3, I was looking at Ghoul 3 when you were attacking Ghast 3. That was my issue. Alright. So he is just barely hanging on.